Hi guys, let's have another lesson on Alexander Pushkin Пиковая дама. Before we start, I want to tell you that I have started another YouTube channel for advanced Russian learners based on Russian articles. Very interesting. The level there is a little bit lower, but that's modern Russian. You will learn real modern Russian. So I will put the link below this video. Just click on the link and go there and subscribe. You won't see lots of subscribers there yet because it's brand new. Now, please open your printed Пиковая дама, the Queen of Spades, the Dame of Spades, and find the following place. You need to find the paragraph starting with Старый чудак. I'm going to remind you what happened. If you do not have this material printed, please open the link below this video. So, let's see where we're going to get today. Up to here. So we are starting with Старый чудак. We are going with продолжал. We're going to finish with продолжал. Now, I'm just going to remind you a little bit. Where we stopped the last time and what has happened so far in the story. The story depicts men, several friends, or few men, who had been playing for the whole night the card game. And then very, very late or very early the next day, they began to eat dinner and talk about card games. And one of them is telling a story about his grandma. His grandma lost a big sum of money to a certain count, and the husband of her grandma, his grandma, like the husband of hers, his grandpa, did not agree to give her any money to return for the loss. And then she approached a guy, a very mysterious guy, called Saint-Germain. Some people said that he was an eternal Jew, some people said that he was a spy, etc. So basically our last sentence, the last time, was the following. Написала ему записку и просила немедленно к ней приехать. So she wrote him a note and asked to immediately come to her. So she asked this mysterious guy called Saint-Germain. And now let's continue. Старый чудак явился тотчас и застыл в ужасном горе. I'm going to, first of all, sorry for the interruption. I'm going to read the whole part first. I'm going to read the whole part, and then we're going to analyze it. So just listen. Старый чудак явился тотчас и застыл в ужасном горе. Она описала ему самыми черными красками варварство мужа и сказала, наконец, что всю свою надежду полагает на его дружбу и любезность. Сен-Жермен задумался. «Я могу вам услужить этой суммой, — сказал он, — но знаю, что вы не будете спокойны, пока со мною не расплатитесь. А я бы не желал вводить вас в новые хлопоты. Есть другое средство. Вы можете отыграться». Но, любезный граф, — отвечала бабушка, — я говорю вам, что у нас денег вовсе нет. Деньги тут не нужны, — возразил Сен-Жермен. Извольте меня выслушать. Тут он открыл ей тайну, за которую всякий из нас дорого бы дал. Молодые игроки удвоили внимание. Томский закурил трубку, затянулся и продолжал. Okay, so even if you didn't get much, that's absolutely fine. Now let's read the first sentence. Now you will get it. Старый чудак явился тотчас и застал в ужасном горе. You might have noticed that for the first time I read that that's not тотчас, but тотчас. Both of them are acceptable. Тотчас is more informal, but the standard one is тотчас. So, but let's go over the vocabulary first. So, starый чудак. Чудак means weirdo, like a weird person. And it refers here to Saint-Germain. Next word, явился, meaning appeared. And тотчас, or more informal style, тотчас, that would mean right away. So I hope you underline those words and you write above them. Застал means found, like found her, meaning found her. It would sound much more natural if it were written here и застал ее в ужасном горе. Because after the word застал, you need to say who, like who you found or who he found. But in the original, there is no ее. There is no found her. He just found. But we understand that he found her. Ужасном, terrible. Горе means like grief. So, старый чудак явился тотчас и застал в ужасном горе. So the old weirdo, meaning Saint-Germain, appeared right away and found her in terrible grief. Она описала ему самыми черными красками варварство мужа и сказала наконец, что всю свою надежду полагает на его дружбу и любезность. So, описала means described. Самыми черными красками. It's an expression here because she described to him in very black colors. Yeah, because краски means colors, красками, черными, black, самыми, the most, the blackest, yeah, самыми. So, она описала ему самыми черными красками. She described for him with the most black colors варварство мужа. Варварство means like, it means barbarism. So варварство, barbarism. Варварство мужа would mean the barbarism of her husband, meaning in this context that he didn't allow her to have the money to return to the count. И сказала наконец means finally, что всю свою надежду, that all of her hope, надежда means hope, полагает, it's the same as класть, basically it means to put, like she puts all of her hope на его дружбу и любезность, so on his friendship, and любезность, it's kind of a niceness, like quality of being nice, or polite, yeah, so I will just translate here as politeness. So now look how it all works together. Она описала ему самыми черными красками варварство мужа и сказала наконец, что всю свою надежду полагает на его дружбу и любезность. So she described for him with the most black colors the barbarism of the husband, and said finally that all of her hope puts, meaning she puts, on his friendship and politeness or niceness. Yeah, I know it's kind of a very bad English, but that is the Russian structure, and you got it. Saint-Germain задумался. Задумался means started thinking deeply. So Saint-Germain started thinking deeply. Я могу вам услужить этой суммою, сказал он, но знаю, что вы не будете спокойны, пока со мной не расплатитесь. А я бы не жалел вводить вас в новые хлопоты. Let's go over the vocabulary. Услужить means serve. Суммою means sum, meaning sum of money. So when he says я могу вам услужить этой суммою, he means I can serve you, вам услужить, serve you with that sum of money. Сказал он. Но знаю, что вы не будете спокойны. Спокойны means calm. Therefore he is saying, but I know that you won't be calm. Вы не будете спокойны. Пока со мною не расплатитесь. Пока means up until. Up until. Or just until. Со мною, with me, не расплатитесь. Расплатиться means to pay. So he's saying to her, I know that you won't be calm up until you won't pay me. Пока со мной не расплатитесь. А я бы не желал вводить вас в новые хлопоты. But I wouldn't want, because желал comes from желать. Желал comes from желать, which means to want, to wish. So, but I wouldn't wish. Вводить, basically вводить means to insert. But вводить вас means to, like literally. First of all, I would like to explain you хлопоты. Хлопоты means problems. So he's saying, а я бы не желал вводить вас в новые хлопоты. Literally, that would be, but I wouldn't want to insert you into new problems. Because v here means into. Meaning, I wouldn't like to bring some new problems upon you. But in Russian, insert you into new problems. So let's go over this whole sentence. Я могу вам услужить этой суммой, сказал он, но знаю, что вы не будете спокойны, пока со мною не расплатитесь. А я бы не желал вводить вас в новые хлопоты. I can serve you with that sum, he said, but I know that you won't be calm until you won't pay me. You won't pay me. And I wouldn't like to bring you into new problems. To insert you into new problems. That's Russian structure. Есть другое средство. Вы можете отыграться. Средство means measure. So есть другое средство. There is another measure. Вы можете отыграться. You could play back. So отыграться basically means play back, or in other words, to play a game and to get your money back. The money that you had lost. So есть другое средство. Вы можете отыграться. There is another mean or another measure. You can play back. Or you can return your money by playing the game. Но, любезный граф, отвечала бабушка, я говорю вам, что у нас денег вовсе нет. Любезный means, you remember we had a few sentences ago the word любезность, which is niceness or politeness. So, no, любезный граф, but here the word kind would suit. But kind count. Graf means count. Yeah, count as a social rank. But, but nice count or polite count, kind count, отвечала бабушка. Replied grandpa. Я говорю вам, что у нас денег вовсе нет. Вовсе means completely. So I'm telling you that we don't have money at all. Деньги тут не нужны, возразил Сен-Жермен. Извольте меня выслушать. Деньги тут не нужны. So money here are not needed. Isn't needed. Yeah? Не нужны. Because деньги in Russian, that's plural. Therefore, не нужны, that's also plural. But in English, that would be money isn't needed here. Возразил Saint-Germain. Возразил means contradicted. Like said something contrary to what had been said. So возразил, contradicted, Saint-Germain. Извольте меня выслушать. Извольте, it's a nice obsolete form of the word could you. So извольте меня выслушать, could you hear me? So again, деньги тут не нужны. Деньги тут не нужны, возразил Saint-Germain. Извольте меня выслушать. Money isn't needed here. counteracted Saint-Germain. Could you please listen to me? Тут он открыл ей тайну, за которую всякий из нас дорого бы дал. So тут means here. Он открыл ей тайну. So открыл in this case doesn't really mean opened. It means disclosed. So открыл, please underline, disclosed. Тайну, тайна means secret. So he disclosed to her a secret, за которую, for which, всякий из нас means each one of us. Because всякий means each one, из нас of us. Each one of us, дорого бы дал, would give a lot. That's an expression. So дорого бы дал would give a lot. So тут он открыл ей тайну, за которую всякий из нас дорого бы дал. Here, he disclosed to her a secret for which each one of us would give a lot. Like in Russian, in the original, that would give expensive, because дорого, дорогой means expensive, but would give a lot of money. That's the meaning. Молодые игроки удвоили внимание. Удвоили means doubled. So молодые игроки, the young players, doubled the attention. Tomsky закурил трубку, затянулся и продолжал. Tomsky is the guy who is telling the story. Закурил started smoking. Трубку. The pipe. So Tomsky закурил трубку, meaning Tomsky started smoking a pipe. Затянулся. Took the smoke in. That's затянулся. So затянуться, in terms of smoking, in the context of smoking, it means to turn, to take the smoke in. So took the smoke in. И продолжал, and continued. Okay, so we got to a very interesting point, but we're going to stop here. I'm just going to read for you this whole part. You just follow me. Now you will get it much, much better. You will also find the link to that particular reading below the video in the description box, so that you can click on it and listen repetitively. So, listen. Старый чудак явился тотчас и застал в ужасном горе. Она описала ему самыми черными красками варварство мужа и сказала, наконец, что всю свою надежду полагает на его дружбу и любезность. Сен-Жермен задумался. «Я могу вам услужить этой суммою, — сказал он, — но знаю, что вы не будете спокойны, пока со мною не расплатитесь, а я бы не желал вводить вас в новые хлопоты. Есть другое средство. Вы можете отыграться. Но, любезный граф, — отвечала бабушка, — я говорю вам, что у нас денег вовсе нет. Деньги тут не нужны, — возразил Сен-Жермен. Извольте меня выслушать. Тут он открыл ей тайну, за которую всякий из нас дорого бы дал. Молодые игроки удвоили внимание. Томский закурил трубку, затянулся и продолжал. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for listening. Hope this lesson helped you advance in your Russian and to get some aesthetic sense of Russian literature at the same time. Please go to my new YouTube channel and subscribe. You will get benefited a lot by that. I take there very interesting articles in real Russian, and we go word by word, like sentence by sentence, like here, like on this channel, but you will deal with modern high-level Russian. So I'll be waiting you there. Thank you so much, and take care. By the way, if you need private Russian lessons, you'll have my email below this video. Ciao, ciao.